Yeah, Jeff, I just want to ask you about Dillon.
Yeah.
And, when you go back and look at Saturday's game, what stood out to you maybe on both sides? Things he did really well, things that you'd like to see him improve on, and just through 2 games, what's your assessment of where he is?
Yeah, love how efficient he was throwing the football, obviously, and taking care of the football. I mean, those things are going to be huge in us moving forward the right way. But continuing to take care of the rock, man, is, again, that's where it's all going to start for us. So proud of him from that standpoint. We created some explosives. I think the biggest thing is making sure we're not taking unnecessary sacks the first, third, and sixth of the game. Got to be better there, and then later on in the first half, just not getting out of the situation where we end up 2nd and 17 and ends up being a drive killer there. So again, I think I mentioned it maybe after the game, but so many people want to talk about the big boys up front, from a sack standpoint, and really all 3 of those that didn't have anything to do with the O-line. We had a real opportunity to clean some things up. So great teachable moments. Love how he's played with great effort. He's had incredible command. He's been really accurate, but man, just so many things to continue to improve on.
Past stops you had at Ole Miss, UCF, when you were the OC, did it take a little bit that first season to get everyone to get comfortable, or was there ever a time where just out of the chute it clicked immediately?
Yeah, I honestly I truly believe we're in a better spot than I was in or we were in as a unit at the prior stops. And again, it's because of who's catching the snap. We've got a guy that's got great understanding. We've taken great care of the football. When we've gotten the first down and been able to sustain in drives, we've played really, really fast. So, I feel like we're at a really good spot. We did not – those first 4 drives, that's not who we are, not who we're going to be. But I do like the fact that we had some challenge, and that's going to create some change and some understanding of, who we are as a unit and being able to hold guys accountable, but also being able to, just go through something that wasn't perfect. And creating some togetherness. So that's where we're at, and I like it.
A lot of us expected Jalil Farooq to have a much bigger imprint through the first couple weeks. Anything you've seen as to why maybe he just hasn't gotten going yet?
I think the biggest thing is the ball just hadn't found him, and that's part of playing this game. I'm proud of him for just being incredibly steady and playing as hard as he's played. And that's a conversation we had yesterday, man. Just keep doing exactly what you're doing. The ball's going to find you. Good things are going to happen. He's been an unbelievable teammate. He's worked really hard. He's dialed into the detail right now. So there's going to be a moment in time where, man, he's going to have a breakout day, and it's going to be a lot of fun for everybody.
Big day for Marvin Mims on Saturday. But one thing that's a little unique about him is he's an outstanding student. Smart guy. What does that do with a coach when you got a guy that great of an athlete, but also a guy that's so book smart? Yeah. Is there an advantage to that, or is that just good for his life, but doesn't really affect you?
No, there's a huge advantage. You have the ability to do a lot of different things with Marv, and he's got great understanding of the position, but of the game, and great understanding of defense, and what he needs to do to put himself in position to make plays and have success. So it's a huge advantage when you get a guy that's the total package like Marv is.
Well, like what you got out of Daniel Parker in his first game on the field the other day, and kind of what he brings to the offense.
Yeah, he brings great physicality, great toughness, great edge, and a guy that has played a bunch of football, so a bunch of experience. So did like what we got from DP. We'll continue to see more of him. Obviously going to see a ton of B. Will, but like where he was at after week 1 for him.
Greg Stoops' afternoon, evening, and the play that he made down here.
Just unbelievable. When Drake touches the football, good things happen. I mean, he's incredibly steady. He's the same dude every single day. He's the same way in between those white lines. He's competitive. He's tough. He's edge. He's what Oklahoma football is all about. And so, man, just proud of him. And he's been so steady since the day we walked in the door, and excited about where he's going. Did it without a shoe. It was a heck of a picture.
Coach, yesterday, Dean Blevins was talking to Coach Venables on his coach's show, and Coach Venables mentioned that Wanda is expected back this week. Just curious, When one is available to be back and play, what does he bring to you guys now that you've had a couple games under your belt?
Yeah, he's another guy that brings experience. You know, he's played in a bunch of games. He's incredibly athletic. He's a guy that has great understanding of the game and the scheme. So looking forward to possibly having him back and ready to roll.
For more information, you can visit TulsaWorld.com.